People are just curious and want to know what's happening.
A warning tonight to those headed to the Central Coast as sick seals and other marine wildlife are washing up on shore. Good evening, I'm Monty Torres.
And I'm Liz Gonzalez. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night. Well, scientists tell us the animals are getting sick from what's known as a red tide event. It's happening off the coast of San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties. And the animals are exhibiting wild behavior as a result of that natural poisoning. A sea lion this close to people at Pismo Beach is enough to make some stop and take pictures. But take a closer look and you'll see it's not doing well. Just one of over 70 sea lions, the Marine Mammal Center says, have been coming on shore, exhibiting symptoms of domoic acid poisoning, a result of red algal bloom in the water.
This has been the most drastic domoic acid event that I've seen in the 10 years that I've been here.
Maddie Riddell with California State Parks says it's been a busy 2 weeks for crews from San Luis Obispo County down to Santa Barbara County. It
is something that tends to happen when the weather gets a little bit warmer. The algae kind of thrives in that warmer water conditions.
Fish like sardines and anchovies eat the microscopic algae that produces the toxic acid, and sea lions and other creatures eat the fish, leading to this acid attacking the brain and heart.
You'll see some signs in sea lions such as frothing at the mouth. They tend to do like a head wave back and forth, and some of them will also have seizures. You'll see that they tend to be very down. They tend to be a bit disoriented, kind of not realizing where they are.
And it's not just sea lions. Some have shared videos of dolphins having seizures. Crabs have washed ashore too. According to the Marine Mammal Center, the toxin will naturally flush from an animal system over time. But since a sea lion's diet consists of a lot of fish, there's repeated exposure. Those with more serious cases are being rescued, like these at Vandenberg Space Force Base, and taken to the center's hospital in Sausalito, where some are given fluids to help with their recovery. While the number of cases is at its peak, it's all hands on deck. Signs under the Pismo Pier make it clear to stay away, while Riddell and others with state parks educate people on what's happening and why.
These are wild animals. They may look really cute and they may look really down, but we want to remember that they are dangerous and they're sick, and so we need to give them their space.
And so far, the Marine Mammal Center has only seen the poisoned animals come on shore as far north as Cayucas and Cambria, but they tell us that the algae produces multiple blooms in the spring and fall, but it's become more of a year-round thing in the water off of the coast of San Luis Obispo County. Now, by the way, this may lead some people to wonder whether the water or even seafood from the Central Coast is safe. Well, the San Luis Obispo County Health Department says that all data shows that the water is safe for swimming as well as surfing. The Marine Mammal Center warns the domoic acid can also affect humans who eat contaminated crab, shellfish, and fish, though the State Department of Public Health hasn't issued any advisories affecting either San Luis Obispo or Santa Barbara counties.